Good evening and welcome to the Arroyo Grande City Council meeting for Tuesday, October 25th, 2016. And we're moving on to new business. Would the clerk please introduce item 12A?
Item 12A is consideration of the purchase and installation of a play structure at Heritage Square Park.
And so fast forward to April of 2016, at which time we had a young man who is considering trying to get his Eagle Scout. In the Boy Scout series, the Eagle rank is the highest rank that you can attain as a Scout. And part of the requirements to get that Eagle rank is to do a community project. This young man came forward with a pretty ambitious project to move this effort forward and to install some type of a play structure in the village. A young man is here tonight. His name is Riley Batista. And until that point, this again was not a priority from the staff or the commission. However, it has generated interest in the past, and so as a result of that, we agreed to assist in this effort and essentially see where the process led us. With that, I'd like to introduce Riley Batista to make a brief presentation about his proposed project. And also one of my the things I enjoy about my job is working with these prospective Eagle Scouts. We have a number of Eagle Scout projects around the community that have kind of beautified our community. Just recently, we had someone install all new pavers and rock frontage around the entry sign at the Shell station. We've had signs at the community garden done, arbors. We've had benches, a variety of projects. This is more ambitious than most. However, we have an ambitious young man who's going to talk about this proposed project a little bit more. So Riley, if you want to come forward and talk about this project, we can advance the screen with that.
Thank you, Mr. English. So this all started when I was generating ideas for what I could do to help the community. And while I was in the car with my mother and friend, he was listening into the conversation and suggested a swing within the village on a tree. And seeing that there was no play element and not much to do through my years of growing up in the village, I thought it was an excellent idea. So we started talking to Parks and Rec and trying to outreach to play structure companies, seeing what we can do. Unfortunately, the swing was unavailable and would have some serious liability issues because of a tree hanging over children. But we requested a catalog for play structure equipment, and Ms. Wiggins called up, unbeknownst that I was trying to become Eagle Scout, and was ready to help me move forward with this project. Originally, this project was going to become a geodome and some bouncers, swing seats, and that is on the screen right now. But through talking through Parks and Rec, they suggested if we were going to do something, might as well make it worthwhile. So as we can see here, it has grown into a larger project. This is one of the bigger structures we have been suggesting into, kind of a stagecoach theme that would be in with the Village of Arroyo Grande theme, with some horses in the front. And this is our other more maintainable project and structure. Would be a tractor, if we can, with some chickens to match the village theme. Our two locations, so Centennial Park is a little more spread out, so the biggest con would be for families is keeping track of their children, since all of the small aspects would be spread out through the green space. Our second option was Olahan Alley behind the butcher shop. We made some measurements over. Sorry, I can't find them over here. But we made some measurements for Olahan Alley and got all that situated until a problem arose, seeing that construction for or reconstruction for the bridge nearby would make the play structure unavailable because of the working trucks or the construction trucks going down using the road right next to that green space area. So that left us with the final location option of Heritage Square Park. Any questions?
The geodome, Riley, that you originally sort of came forward with, what was the cost of that? Or Jeff, whoever has that information?
The estimate cost would have been, if I remember correctly, 15,000. No, sorry, around 10,000 just for installation and excavation.
Just trying to compare apples to apples.
Councilmember
I guess my question is related to cost as well, and I'm wondering, when part of that in the staff report at the end it says remaining costs for the site improvements and are proposed to be covered by the Eagle Scout project. So beyond $40,000, what's the estimated cost here?
Go ahead.
It would be around between after the 40,000 would be probably 1,000 to 2,000, but that's including the excavation. So we can have service groups take on that project, or even my troop can help with the project of taking out the dirt and removing it.
So the city's putting in 40 in your project, either through your labor or through fundraising is going to put in 2,000.
Yeah, unless Riley, you have additional presentation.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Would anyone else like to comment on the proposed project?
Hi, I'm Joey Massey. I go to Paulding and I'm a member of Troop 413. So one of the things, I used to live in the village when I was younger, and that would have been really nice, but one thing I see when I am like at a concert at the park or Harvest Festival is there's a bunch of like little kids who just don't have anything to do and are kind of wiggling and doing stuff, they like climbing trees and stuff like that. But I also think that one thing should be some source of lighting on it. That's about it.
Thank you for your comment.
Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Daniel Bronstein. I have an office in Grover Beach, but I am very close with the Petita family, and I've seen this project rise from almost nothing into what we see right now. As an Eagle Scout myself and a council commissioner who's worked on numerous boards of review for other Eagle Scouts throughout my history, I have to say that this project has a very, very large scope by comparison to other Eagle Scouts. It's certainly considerably bigger than the project that I did when I was young. With that said, seeing the inside workings of this project firsthand and seeing the work that Riley has done, I have no doubt in my mind that it will be a vast success for the community. I wish we had something like this in Grover. It'd be amazing. One of the primary aims of the scouting program, as I'm sure you're no doubt aware, is to build character first. In this project, not only do we see Riley's character coming out, but we also see the potential to help build character within the community, right? The first job of a lot of these scouts is to help bring kids up in a safe environment and teach them those skills. And the best way to do that is to make the environment conducive to raising kids in a safe place. So I strongly encourage you guys to vote in favor of this project, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I'll move that we approve the purchase and installation of the proposed playground structure at Heritage Park and appropriate $40,000 from the park development funds for project expenses.
Second. It's been moved and seconded that we adopt the staff recommendation and appropriate the $40,000 from park development funds for project expenses. May we have a roll call, please?
Councilmember Guthrie,
Yes.
Mayor Hill,
Yes.
and Councilmember Barnage.
Yes.
Okay. Motion passes 3-0 with one absent and one recused.